Hey guys, Johnny here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make two easy and simple different automated wheat farms. One is with sticky pistons and the other one is not. Now you need hydrated land to grow wheat the best. Now you get hydrated land, it has to be within 4 blocks of water. And the water can either be on the same level, or if the water was up here, it'd still work. Now this is our first setup here. The first thing I'm showing you is the sticky piston one. The sticky piston one is fairly simple. We have this block down here, and then our water source behind the moving block. Now as you can see, the piston is fully extended right now, and then when we unextend the piston, the water will come out. Now the bit of lag there. The water will be our harvesting tool pretty much. So go ahead and close that. I'll build it again here for you, just to show you. So it's the base that we have here. It's pretty much just three long. You can make it 4, but and then we'll make it a bit bigger, so all you guys will get the gist of it here. And then our moving block will be the block here, so we'll go ahead and lay that down. The second block up here is where our piston will go, so I'm pretty sure, will I be able to do it from here? Yep. So that's our piston there. Now beside our piston we're going to be having this block here. This block here will act as our block where we put our redstone on and stuff. Now we need our water source block here also. You can put it one behind, or to make it a bit easier, we'll just put it we'll put it 2 behind. There's really no big difference, but just because it's kind of awkward. As long as it's, well, I guess we can have it there. As long as it's back there, that's the main thing. So go ahead here and cover this up. So we have our water block down there, we have our water source, and now we got to do the redstone wiring. The redstone wiring is fairly simple for this, so all you need to do is really watch. Well, I actually got to block this off here quick, one second. Let's go with that. So again, our redstone wiring is fairly simple. All we need to do is lay down the redstone repeaters first. No ticks, by accident I hit that, and then we just have to lay down our redstone wiring right behind that. We'll just attach it all just to, excuse me, just to one lever here, and then everything should be ready to go. But the first time you hit it, it'll extend to grab. Then when you hit it again, it'll bring up the block, which will then in turn, oh, I forgot to cover this up here. And the water should flow out now. So if we do that one more time, this closes it, and this will reopen it, and the water should come out as it does. So the water again will be our harvesting tool. Now if we bring this to a bit of a larger scale here, we have our exact same setup in the back here. Our pistons are on right now, and that means that it's closed. And then our redstone repeaters and the redstone wiring. Now the only difference is that I have the redstone linked up all the way to a lever over here. As you can see here, we have our farmland right here. Now you're wondering how many we hydrated. Well, as you can see by the it doesn't look the greatest, but there's a little crack here. Now that little crack, it's because there's not another block behind it or whatever. But this is where we actually have our water source. So this is what's going to be hydrating the land the whole time. The water source is just right here, so it's nothing. I'm not hiding it too well, but so it goes 4 blocks in. So this is actually an 8 block wide. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it hydrates all the way to here, and then the other on the other side is these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 8 blocks long, and then for these ones here, I'm pretty sure it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so it's 7 blocks in length, except for the last one here. You want to make the last one 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So for any of the blocks on the first level here, you want to make 8, and then any levels after that you want to make 7. But it's kind of changeable, but we'll kind of you'll be able to customize it to yourself in a few here. I'll just show you how it pretty much works. So go ahead here and cover this back up, just because we don't want any of the water out of our main water source up there that harvests the wheat to go inside there, just because it would be kind of a nuisance having to go into these little water sources to get the wheat. All we want to do is for it to flow down towards us. I didn't block that one off, did I? No. Alright, so we covered it back up. Now we'll just plant a few here, just for example. Won't plant too many. Just kind of get the gist of it here. We'll bone meal them quick. Now, no farm is completely automatic, because no matter what, you're gonna have to, there's no way for the game to plant the seeds for you. So you're gonna have to plant the seeds for yourself, but it'll stay hoed when you, so here we go here. So we go ahead and flip the lever, and then it releases the water, and then the water will pretty much harvest all the wheat and everything, and it'll just bring it all down here. You can just let the water run it until all of your wheat and stuff has flowed all the way down. And I mean, you can probably hit it about now, and you can go ahead and collect it. So I mean, it gets a pretty nice amount. And again, look here, the farm. Oh, how'd that one get up there? The farmland is again farmland to use. Now, what I was saying about customizing it a bit is you can go ahead and remove this first block. So now it's only 7 long, just like the other blocks. And when it's 7 long, the water can actually flow off of here again. So if we were to go ahead and hit the switch, instead of stopping there this time, it'll actually overflow and then keep on flowing. So instead of letting that happen, if we close it here, we can actually make a small trench here in the front, and then we can, if we were to do something like, we can actually put this farmland back over top. Actually, you can kind of just mess around with this a bit. I haven't messed around with it myself too much, but let's say if we were to have some more, I'll just do it on the first level here just to show you, but if we were to have some more wheat here, and if we were to harvest again here, most of the wheat will actually, or theoretically, you can hoe this again here, and then I have it. It should theoretically, most of it will flow actually towards you, but you will have the stuff that will overflow still. But again, just kind of mess around with it yourself. So again, I mean, as long as you really have the sticky pistons in the back like this, and then the gate, you can. There's lots of stuff that you can kind of customize. So that's pretty much it with this farm here, and we'll move on to the next farm. The next farm I'll build with you guys just because it's very easy, is with just the regular pistons. So we'll go ahead here with the regular pistons and just line them up in however long you want the farm. We'll say ours is, what's that, 7? And then you can go ahead here and make a little small trench here in the middle. Now in the middle here, this is where our water source is going to be. So go ahead and lay that down. I kind of went a bit overboard there on the water, but oh well. And then again here, you want it on the other side. So from this, we're going to be harvesting on both sides of the water here. And I need my hoe again. Whip out the diamond. And go ahead here and hoe. So this is going to be our farmland, and it is hydrated. So it'll work out good. I don't want that. So you can go ahead here and plant, and we'll show you a few different ways how you can deal with this. Our wiring is pretty much going to be the exact same thing. It's just the redstone repeaters again. I'll set the time here. And again, you want to lay down redstone repeaters on this side. Now, however you want to hook this up, you can hook up. You can do it a few different ways. Like if you want, you can have like a pressure plate or whatever. Just for the sake of simplicity for the tutorial again, or guide, I'm just going to hook it up with a lever. And what will happen here is, I'll just grow this here quick. If we hit the lever, it'll just all push into the middle, and then you can go in the middle here and grab it. Now with this water here, you can actually, if you're on the bit of a lazy side, you know, I'm not gonna insult you or chirp you at all, but we'll stop this this water source here. Is that you can just have one water source right here, and as you can see, it pretty much flows all the way to the front. And if we were to hoe the ground again here, we'll just plant a couple. The wheat will actually flow towards you, and just like the other one, if you were to hit it and then you hit it again here, all the wheat would flow towards you, and then you'd get it all. Now the only bad thing and the negative thing about this piston farm is that yes, it doesn't use sticky pistons because slime can be hard to find in single player unless you know where the slime chunk is. But actually, you have to re-hoe the ground. Unlike this water farm up here, this one here you actually have to re-hoe the ground. It sucks, but you know, you're just gonna have to deal with it. So anyways, rather than that, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe for more. And if you haven't checked it out yet, I actually have a melon farm video. I'll toss an annotation on there, and it shows you a few different melon farms. Oh, one more thing here actually. If you don't want this running water here, so if we were to, don't want that. If we were to just fill all this up here with water, we can actually just use lily pads. It's actually a pretty good idea, is just to lay down the lily pads here. Lily. And like if you go to harvest or whatever, right? Then you just walk along the middle, grab everything, and then you're fine. Anyways, rather than that, hopefully you enjoyed, and again, the melon farm that I have, I'll just toss an annotation on the screen. And please subscribe for more to come, and rather than that, later.